Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the 107th installment of what I like to call What I Eat Wednesdays, where we take a look at some of those What I Eat in a Day as a Fat Person videos on TikTok. 107 episodes deep. Man, time sure flies when you start every day off with a Captain Crunch almond milk blood sugar spike straight to the dome piece. Please be sure to check out my second channel where I react to things that are not related to fat acceptance. It's called Cynical Reacts, and I recently released a video on that channel about a dude who got arrested over a cheeseburger. Here's a link. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
What I eat in a day as a fat person who eats whatever I want.
We haven't seen from this person in a minute.
For breakfast, I had sauteed spinach and a pan-fried egg on this tomato focaccia I got from the
Tomato focaccia? Alright, I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, I just looked it up, and apparently tomato focaccia is some sort of tomato bread.
farmer's market that was starting to go stale. This is not sponsored at all, I wish. I'm just in love with Fresca, so of course I had to have a can, and it was just so good.
Is there a sweetener in that? Sparkling soda water, grapefruit citrus. Alright, I just looked up that particular drink. It has artificial sweeteners in it. I thought it was just a regular sparkling water, but no. So I'm gonna add it to the list. If it was like a LaCroix with no sweeteners in it, I wouldn't even add it to the list.
At all, I wish. I'm just in love with Fresca, so of course I had to have a can, and it was just so good. For lunch, I had this palak paneer from Trader Joe's and some...
Okay, so it's spinach and paneer cheese seasoned with a bit of curry and chili.
I had this palak paneer from Trader Joe's.
And some naan. Who doesn't love a good naan, though? You know what I'm saying?
And some garlic naan. I really need to learn how to make it by...
And then you also had that rice?
Trader Joe's and some garlic naan.
Okay, little carbs to go with our carbs.
Learn how to make it by myself because I just know it would be so much better fresh and like homemade.
What, naan? Yeah, I bet.
And there was my cat trying to steal some of my garlic naan. I know people have their opinions about frozen food, okay, but it's just an...
Why wouldn't that cheese melt? Is that cheese or are those like cubes of tofu? I didn't see any mention of tofu on the ingredients.
I know people have their opinions about frozen food, okay, but it's just something that's easy to cook and it's tasty.
Yeah, all food that's bad for you is quick and easy and it tastes good, so... That was your first clue to not eat it. So, I'm not trying to be a jerk, dude. I'm actually trying to help people.
Later in the afternoon, I had physical therapy. So afterwards, I was craving a smoothie and just made one at home so I didn't spend like $10 on a smoothie.
Yeah, that's a wise financial decision to not spend $10 on a freaking smoothie. That's hurting me just thinking about it. I'm feeling pains in my wallet.
And then for dinner, I made salmon.
What was in that smoothie? The mystery smoothie.
With some roasted potato.
Alright, that's a good looking dinner right there.
And dill sour cream and some green beans because I love green beans. I forgot to get a clip of it, but for dessert I just had some banana ice cream.
They make banana ice cream? Don't you love the episodes of this show where I just discover new stuff? Instead of crapping on what they're eating, I'm like, oh, they make a Reese's peanut butter cup banana sandwich or whatever the hell. I'm always discovering this new egregious food. I'm like, what? You could deep fry a Twinkie? By the way, I had a deep fried Twinkie at the fair not too long ago, or the carnival, or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't good. That was my least favorite of all the deep fried candy bar type stuff. I had the deep fried Snickers, I had deep fried Oreos, I had a deep fried Reese's peanut butter cup, and obviously those were all like mind-blowing, like freaking mind-blowing. Why am I talking about this? We're supposed to be controlling the way that we eat on this show. Your boy eats some crazy, egregious stuff from time to time, too. And in fact, part of what I'm trying to prove here is that you can do that sometimes and still remain thin. You should be able to have it every once in a while and be okay.
And that's all she ate.
And that's all she ate. Let's take a look at that one and add it up. Alright, you started the day off with some spinach, egg, and tomato focaccia. And then later on you had yourself a fresca. And then later in the evening you had yourself some frozen food via a paneer, which was cheese and spinach with a naan on the side and some rice. That was very carb heavy, and it was also frozen pre-made food. After that, you had a smoothie, and for dinner, you had a homemade meal which consisted of salmon, roasted potatoes, and green beans. Alright, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. There were some pretty good things in that day. You started the day off good, spinach, egg, tomato, focaccia. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And you ended the day good with another home-cooked meal. My only gripe is with the fresca and with the frozen pre-made meals. I would recommend ditching the paneer and the naan and the rice that were frozen pre-made and cook that meal at home as well to increase your score. Next.
This is a realistic what I eat in a day as a plus-size girly just living my life. This morning we had everything bagels with vegetable cream cheese. It's our favorite thing to have for breakfast.
Vegetable cream cheese?
For lunch, my girlfriend made this really creamy mac and cheese with veggies inside. It was...
Is that also not real cheese?
so good. And veggies are veggies even if they're still smothered in cheese sauce.
Veggies are veggies, but I would say that if we cover them in unhealthy stuff, it takes away from their nutritional value. I wouldn't say that cheese is necessarily bad for you, but if you were to eat food slathered in sweet syrups or sauces, yeah, it does take away from the nutritional value.
So I think it's a win for me.
For me.
And then later on I had some pretzels for a snack and also these cheese and crackers.
We're eating like a bunch of snacky foods with no protein at all.
And for dinner, my girlfriend and I had girl dinner, which is Caesar salad with chicken and french fries on the side. And for dessert, we had Oreos.
Let's take a look at that one and add it up. Alright, so you started the day off with a bagel and some vegetable cream cheese. After that, you had some mac and cheese with veggies. And then you had some pretzels. Later on, you had some cheese and crackers. And for girl dinner, as you put it, you had chicken Caesar salad and french fries. Then for dessert, we had some Oreos. Alright, after very little deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 10. Alright, like I said, that day seemed to lack actual meals. It seems like a whole bunch of snacks that like a little kid would have. To increase your score, have more protein in the morning. Ditch the mac and cheese with veggies. Ditch the pretzels, ditch the cheese and crackers, ditch the french fries and the Oreos, and instead have simple home-cooked meals with a focus on protein. And also with fruit and veg in them. Next.
Welcome back to what I eat in a day as a plus-size girly. Oh my gosh, I've missed you guys, not gonna lie, but
I missed you too.
I just needed a few days of not recording everything I eat. It was kind of driving me crazy.
It would be nice to go a few days without recording things. I feel your pain. Must have been nice.
Starting off strong, I had some coffee that I made at home like a responsible adult.
Okay, how much sugar and cream was in that coffee? I will give you the benefit of the doubt and say none.
Then we got Burger King breakfast, which is highly underrated in my opinion.
In another video that I saw from this person, they were talking about starting weight, current weight, and goal weight, so I believe that they're actually trying to lose weight. So I would definitely not recommend starting your day off with Burger King if weight loss is your goal.
At home like a responsible adult. Then we got Burger King breakfast, which
I love how right after talking about making your coffee at home like a responsible adult, you go right into, and then I went to Burger King.
is highly underrated in my opinion. I love their French toast sticks.
Is that what we had? And you also had this lollipop? She didn't tell us, so I'm just trying to like forensically analyze the whole situation. So I see the French toast sticks, I see the syrup here. That's one of those dum-dums like they give you at the doctor's office. Yes, I will take one. I've been a good boy.
Rated in my opinion. I love their French toast sticks. I survived all my
Do not open that box of Entenmann's donuts. I swear to God, don't you, dude. No! Are you serious? How come in that other video I saw from you, it talked about starting weight, current weight, and goal weight, and we start our day off with French toast sticks from Burger King, and now we're having Entenmann's donuts? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this isn't going to help you lose weight, my friend. I'm not trying to come off all condescending and douchey right here either. Dude, get those donuts out of my house.
We went
Get
to
those donuts out of this house!
one of my neighbors.
And then you ate this phone book. Oh my god, things are really going off the rails, fam. Why did you just show us a thing of Entenmann's donuts? How many did you have?
Now too. She's older and all.
Dude, you're just glossing over everything. We don't know how many donuts that was. If you're gonna eat garbage food that's bad for you, at least eat the better version of it and go to a mom and pop donut store that actually made the donut fresh. That's why it trips me out when some obese people are like, you don't even know how to live, man. That's the problem here. Like, no, you're not even eating good quality food. You're eating garbage. Back when I was fat, I would make a lot of stuff from scratch because I was like a connoisseur. I would make a key lime pie from scratch. Oh my God. Dear Lord, bro, don't get me in that kitchen when I'm fat and hungry. Put on the chef hat, dude. I start busting out the ingredients and stuff. Not to say that I didn't ever eat a bunch of highly processed nonsense garbage. I did have that point in my life too. And then I had later on where I was like a connoisseur fat. And then eventually I stopped.
That. Anyways, we had.
Okay, so you went to an Italian restaurant, I think.
Well, I had a donut. My mom had the other one, but they were like melted together.
Well, I don't know what kind of restaurant this is. I saw Philly cheesesteak and I also saw pasta.
A mess in these streets.
Any restaurant that has a menu this extensive, it means that none of this stuff is fresh. It's all frozen. Because you couldn't possibly make this many dishes fresh, just so you all know.
Anyways, by the time we got home and everything, we went out to dinner. They gave us bread with butter. I got a soup. Then I got penne
Were you at a certain type of garden? Perhaps olive?
with grilled chicken and broccoli and garlic and oil and cheesecake.
Okay.
I've been sitting at the same weight forever now, so I feel like there's no point in even weighing myself right now, but...
Okay, well, I have some recommendations at the end of this video for how you can lose weight.
Garlic and oil and cheesecake.
And cheesecake.
I've been sitting at the same weight forever now, so I feel like there's no point in even weighing myself right now, but I am still 352 right now, I think. If you made it to the end, you're a real one. Comment what kind of car you think I bought today.
I am a real one. You bought a Volvo.
Bye, I love you guys.
Bye, love you too. Let's take a look at that one and add it up. Alright, so you started the day off with coffee. We don't know what was in it, but you said you were responsible and made it at home. Immediately after that, we threw responsibility out the window and took a trip on down to Burger King for some French toast sticks with maple syrup. And after that, for some reason, you had a lollipop. After that, you had a donut, or perhaps donuts, plural. And you wrapped up the evening by going to what I think was Olive Garden and having some soup and penne with grilled chicken and broccoli and a cheesecake for dessert. Alright, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 1 out of 10. I would recommend not starting our day off with fast food, especially not the sweetest thing that they have on the menu. You may as well have ate a piece of cake for breakfast, literally. Deep fried bread dipped in sugar and cinnamon, which you dip into maple syrup. Like, that is so much sugary sweet nonsense. If you're trying to lose weight, don't ever do that again. Instead, start your day off with a simple home-cooked meal that should consist of, let's say, 4 eggs, a piece of toast, and a banana. Ditch the lollipop, ditch the donut, ditch the restaurant that you ate at. Make all of those meals at home with a heavier focus on protein and some sort of vegetable or fruit with it and a lesser focus on carbs. So what do you think of my scores? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.